hat, so you guys gonna have some crazy hair to deal with. Let's see. Make sure we're good here. Looks like the sound is good. Looks like the stream is good. We'll just double check it and then we'll start moving. Today is yoga for athletes. That's what we're gonna do. That's what Mondays have become. Focus on specific things geared toward athletes. Today is going to be hips. So we're going to do a little flow like we normally do. We're going to do a couple little standing sequences with hip focus. We might spend a little time breaking some things down, and then we're going to do some yin at the end, about 20 minutes or so. So I hope that that works into your plan. As long as the sound is good, we're good. About 20 minutes or so. Bed hair, don't care. Exactly, Jeff, that's right. All right, and here we go. Turn that off, and this off, and this here, and there we go. Take my socks off. It's funny, it's like a weird kind of humid cold. It was only about 50 this morning, but it was wet everywhere just from humidity. Funny. Strange climate. It's climate strange. Go ahead and start with your feet about shoulder distance, palms together, eyes closed, shoulders down away from the ears. Take a moment or two here. Nice deep breath. Exhale. Set your intention to release stress, to heal, to strengthen, whatever that means for you. Another deep, deep inhale. Deep, expand the lungs. Hold the breath in. Exhale. Keep exhaling, keep exhaling, keep exhaling, holding the breath out. Inhale again deep, holding the breath in. And exhale. Gonna hold the breath out. And then inhale again deep. One more. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Expand the lungs. Hold the breath in. Relax the shoulders. And exhale. Good. Drop the arms. Drop the head to the left. Easy neck stretch. Breathe. Stretching the right side of the neck. Could even reach that right arm away. Extra breath or two. Okay, then switch it. Drop the arms, switch sides. Quick update on my son, Liam. He's doing really well. We think he had roseola, which basically kids get a fever for a few days. And then they get this rash kind of all over their body. And that's exactly what he had. That was 9 days ago. Now he's fine. And woohoo, he slept again all the way through. He slept 11 hours. I'll take it. Are you kidding? Go ahead now. Circles in one direction. I got a high 80s in my sleep score and my readiness score. I feel pretty good today. Opposite direction with those head. Good, back to the center, shoulder rolls, forward and back. And if you're new to us, if you don't already know this, these classes are done on a donation basis, opposite direction. So you got 3 opportunities to 4 actually. You can Venmo me directly at Teddy McDonald if you're on Venmo. Go ahead now, take the arms up, interlace the fingertips, turn the palms up to the ceiling. Or you could go to the website of this yoga studio, 5pointyoga.com, and you can pay for your class, or you can send us a donation. There's also a third way, and that's becoming a monthly member. There's 4 different options to do that. That's all that happens at consciousendurance.com. So, somebody's up in the ceiling, hoping it's not a rat. Lift the upper body up, lean back, fold over to one side, stretch. And thank you all for your continued support. It's actually allowed us to keep our lights on and stay open, and it's been really, really, really awesome to have new people as part of our mix. You know, here in Malibu, it's great, but it's a small town, so it's nice to have people from Philadelphia and all kinds of remote locations in Canada. I've had people from Nigeria, London, all over the place, so it's been super fun. And that will continue, by the way. Back to the center, lean back, take a big inhale, and then fold down, forward exhale. Even when we do get to reopen, we'll still be streaming classes. So just hang forward here, a few breaths. Drop the head, grab the elbows. Breathe. So first few moments here, stretching the hamstrings. If your legs are a bit tighter or your back is a bit tighter, then you have to bend your knees slightly. That would be totally fine. A few more breaths. Good. Also today we broadcast with the Malibu Half Marathon and 5K community. So if you're tuning in from them, thank you very much for tuning in. We're going to be working on hips today. So take the feet apart. We're going to go right into a little squat. So you got 3 options in your squat. Easiest option, typically most people can do, is coming down on the toes. Harder option, kind of next harder option, is when the feet are out. If your feet are out, just be careful with the ankles. You don't want your ankles to kind of press in. Right? And the third option, if you can, feet basically straight forward here. Now, oh yeah, sink down. So a few breaths into your squat, any variation you're in, then interlace the fingertips. Turn I'll accept the index fingers. Reach the arms forward, lift the arms up, hold it. Good, one more nice big inhale, lift it up. I can get into that upper back, and then fold forward. Clasp the hands back behind you, interlace the fingertips, stretch the shoulders. Good, one more breath. And then back to, what is it called? Squat malasana. In the yoga world, Sanskrit language called malasana. Interlace the fingertips. The index fingers reach forward and lift up. Breathe. Good, one more inhale. Fold down, clasp the hands back, interlace the fingers, stretch the shoulders. Good. Release the arms. Again, same thing. Come on down. Interlace. Reach forward, reach up, breathe. Good, one more inhale.
Fold down. Last one here. Clasp the hands back. Interlace the fingertips. Stretch the shoulders. One more breath. Good. Release the arms, roll up, abdomen strong, slowly rolling up. Always, always, always engage the abdomen when you roll up just to protect the spine. Take a nice big inhale, lift the arms up. Fold down forward as you exhale. Good, extend the spine as you inhale. Look forward and then step back to plank pose as you exhale. From here, hold a few breaths. Abdomen strong, a little warm up here. Good. 5 times push-ups, lower halfway. Chaturanga, press back up. Plank, halfway. Chaturanga. Inhale, up. Lower halfway. Push up. Lower halfway. Push up. 2 more. Let's do 2 more. That might have been 6. 1 more. Good. Drop to the knees. Cat and cow tilts for the spine. Inhale, exhale. Feel this out for your spine. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Good, 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. And then we're going to go side to side. So lift the feet up, side to side, shoulder and hip together, one side, shoulder and hip together, other side. I love this move. It helps my spine a little bit. So I'm going to start doing a class on Wednesdays it's going to be Zoom, so you'll have to pay for it, whether you're a monthly member or you just sign up for the class. But it will be yin yoga, and every other week yin yoga, and every other week like a foam rolling recovery class. Go ahead back to the center. We're going to do some hip circles. So right leg up, open up to the side, and circle like this. So it'll be via Zoom so that we can actually chat and connect, which is one of the reasons why it'll be paid, because there'll be more interaction a few more times. And again, if you're already paying for your monthly, then you're invited. So I'll make sure everybody, all the members, get their link for it. Switch sides. But it'll happen live 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern. So kind of inspired by this group of people that I'm training for a half Ironman. So I keep going with this circle. The Philly Wildcats, they call themselves. I love it. All right, now downward facing dog from there. But anybody will be able to join that class. Palms flat. Fingers spread, walk the feet a little closer together, bend the left leg, push the right heel down, give it a big stretch back of the leg. Good. Switch sides, same thing. Good. Straighten both legs. Up on the toes, walk softly to the hands. Extend that spine as you inhale, look forward. Fold as you exhale. Stretch all the way up, nice big inhale. Hands to the heart, exhale. 3 rounds, sun salutation A, arms up. Inhale, fold down, exhale. Extend your spine. Inhale, step back or hop back as you exhale. Vinyasa, lower down. Upward facing dog, easy. And downward facing dog. A few breaths. Fingers spread, palms flat, extend the shoulders up, lift the tailbone, breathe deep, press the thighs back. One more breath. And then up on the toes again. Walk or hop forward. Extend that spine as you inhale. Fold as you exhale. All the way up. Nice big inhale. Hands to the heart. Exhale. Two more. Arms up. Inhale. Fold down forward as you exhale. Extend the spine as you inhale. Step back or jump back as you exhale. Vinyasa. Lower down. Upward facing dog. Easy. And then downward facing dog. Hold downward facing dog. Couple of breaths. Let's get that off there. Good. One more breath. Up on the toes again. Walk softly or jump forward. Extend that spine as you inhale. Fold as you exhale. All the way up. Nice big inhale. Hands to the heart. Exhale. Arms up right away. Inhale. Maybe lean back a little. Fold down. Exhale. Drop the head. Extend the spine as you inhale. Step or jump. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Easy. Downward facing dog. Right away from here. Right leg up behind you. Hold it up. Breathe. Good. Shoulders over the wrists, knee to the nose, abdomen strong. Lift it, back and up. Forward knee to the left side. A little twist and squeeze. And then back and up. And then forward to your right. And some of you, this is something that oftentimes we do. Is you can take this leg. You can go right here into your arm balance. And then you can lift it back and up. So when we do our little, crunches in the beginning of class, if you're on the more advanced side and you wanted to hop into that arm balance, I have no problem with that. That's totally fine. Straighten the leg, flex the foot, bend the knee, drop the hips. Obviously, not necessary, but I know there's some of you who like to do that. Inhale, exhale. A few more times. Inhale, exhale. Two more. Good. One more. Turn the back foot. Come up to warrior one. Just one big inhale. Lift up. Reach. And then hands down. Take the leg back. Vinyasa. Lower down. Upward facing dog. Down dog. Left side. Take it up. Hold it up for a moment. Sink that right heel down. Breathe. We didn't do this on the other side, but go ahead and open the hip, bend the knee, get a little side stretch. Oh my gosh. And then square the hips, knee to the nose, shoulders over the wrist, abdomen strong. Lift it, backing up, and then forward knee to your right side. Backing up, forward up to the left. Now, here, that would be kind of where you would hop in. Yeah, right. Not necessary, just an option. Lift the leg back and then bring it all the way forward. Here, straighten the front leg, flex the foot. Bend the knee, drop the hips. Sink in. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. A couple more times. Inhale. Exhale. Good. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Turn the back foot. Warrior one. Nice big inhale. Reach up. Make sure that front leg is bent. Since we're going to focus on hips, you want to make sure you're bending that front leg. Vinyasa. Anytime you go all the way to the mat. I don't think we demonstrated that early on. So you can take Cobra, and then you can reverse it and head back to down dog. Breathe. Good. Up on the toes again. Walk or hop forward. Extend the spine as you inhale. Fold as you exhale. Chair pose. Bend the knees, reach the arms. We'll take a little twist from here. So once you get into chair, bring the palms together. Hook your left elbow outside your right knee. Make sure you look at the feet. Lengthen the upper body, spine, torso, and then twist up. Breathe. Good. Back to chair. Inhale. Switch it. Opposite side. Lengthen the upper body. Turn and twist. Breathe. It's funny, my clock, there's a clock here in the studio and it says 20 after 4. And I thought, yeah, 20 minutes. It's probably right around 20 minutes. We'll wait, but not after 4. Lengthen the upper body. Twist up and breathe deep. One more breath. Back to chair. Inhale, though. I guess when you're watching this, it could be 20 after 4. Stand up, palms together, right? It's probably 20 after 4 for John Robinson in London. Big breath. Excuse me. Sun salutation B. We're going to do, let's do a single round through, a double round through, and then a triple round through. So it's a little bit harder. If you're newer, you can always skip a vinyasa or two here and there. And that'll make it a little easier. But at least it could be a good warm-up, and then we can go right in and focus on some hips. Chair pose first. Inhale. Fold as you exhale. Extend that spine. Inhale, and then step back or jump. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Shoulders pull back. You could do an extra chaturanga there too if you want a down dog. Right leg, take it up. Bring it forward. Warrior one, reach up. Inhale. Make sure that front leg is really bent. Hands down, leg back, lower. Upward facing dog. Down dog, left side, take it up. Bring it forward. Warrior one, reach up, inhale. Deep bend in the front leg. Feel that torso stretch. Hands down, leg back, lower. Upward facing dog. Down dog, good. Hold it and breathe. Few breaths. That was one time through each leg. We're going to do 5 more, 2 and then 3. Couple more breaths here. Good. Up on the toes. Walk or jump. Extend the spine. Inhale. Fold down. Exhale. Chair pose. Inhale. Stand. Hands together at the heart. Exhale. Big full breath. And then back to chair. Inhale. Fold down. Exhale. Extend the spine. Inhale. Step or hop back. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Maybe chaturanga again. Down dog. Right side. First time. Take it up. Bring it forward. Deep bend in that front leg as you reach up and whoa, stretch. Hands down. Leg back. Vinyasa lower. Upward facing dog. Down dog. Left side. Take it up. Bring it forward. Warrior one. Reach up. Inhale. Hands down. Leg back. Lower. Up. Maybe chaturanga again. Right side, take it up. Bring it forward. Warrior one, reach up. Inhale. Hands down. Leg back. Vinyasa lower. Up. And then down. Good. Left side. Second time. Take it up. Bring it forward. Warrior one, reach up. Hands down. Leg back, lower, up, back, down dog. So again, if ever you need a break, child's pose is always your break. Down dog becomes your rest. This is child's pose. Anytime you need it, you can drop to the knees, put your head down, arms back, take a few breaths. Fingers spread, palms flat, lift the tailbone, extend the shoulders, breathe deeply. One more breath. You're breathing energy into your body, breathing life into your body. Up on the toes, walk or hop. Halfway up as you inhale, fold as you exhale. Chair pose, inhale. Stand, hands together at the heart. Exhale, nice big full breath. And now 3 times through. It's a little bit harder. Chair pose, inhale. Fold, exhale. Extend the spine, inhale. Step or hop back. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog, maybe chaturanga again. Down dog, right side, take it up, bring it forward, abdomen strong, warrior 1, deep bend in the front leg. Feel it. Hands down, leg back, vinyasa, lower. Heart open, shoulders back. Down dog, left side, take it up, bring it forward. Warrior 1, reach up, inhale. Hands down, leg back, lower. Upward facing dog, maybe chaturanga. Second round, right leg, take it up, and bring it forward. Warrior 1, reach up. Hands down, leg back, vinyasa. Notice I don't go back to chaturanga every single time. Left side, you could, if you're feeling stronger, wanted to push yourself. Reach up, hands down, leg back. That was 2 on each side. See, now I just go straight to down dog. Right side, last time here. Warrior 1, deep bend, reach up. Inhale. Hands down, leg back, vinyasa. And then left side, take it up, bring it forward. Warrior 1, reach up. Hands down, leg back, lower. Upward facing dog. And downward facing dog. Good. Pause there, breathe. And right away, we're going to take a little breather. So you drop to the knees. I want you to keep your toes tucked. Keep the toes tucked. Sit back here onto the feet, heels. Heels really, and feet. But from here, if this is really intense on your feet themselves, then you come up onto the knees. Up onto the knees with the toes tucked. Still a little bit of a stretch for the feet, which is what we want. But if you can handle the weight of your upper body, torso, hips, sinking down, it's going to stretch a little deeper. Just because we were communicating over the weekend, this group of people from Philadelphia, 2 people, there's a group of about 18 or 20 people doing either a relay for a half Ironman or the full half Ironman. So they're either swimmers, bikers, runners, or triathletes. But anyway, 2 of them sort of had to bail because of plantar fasciitis. Literally, I think 2 people both had plantar, which this is very good for. So as an athlete, since this is my Monday Yoga for Athletes class, we're going to talk about things that can help athletes. This plantar fasciitis. So really good for you to sit and hold, interlace the fingertips, turn the palms forward, reach the arms up. I only talk to you like this while we're in the pose to distract you from the pain you may be having. Lift up, lean back. If you lean back, it's more weight on the feet. So that makes it more excruciating. So lift up a little bit more. Breathe deep before my feet fall off. Take one more big inhale. Oh, yeah. And then come all the way out and forward. Yeah, lift what used to be your toes. Lift them and wiggle them. And then you're going to roll the ankles for a little bit. And then we're going to kind of point the toes back. Sit back on the heels. Bring the knees in a little bit, heels in, sitting right back on the heels. This should be a stretch for the tops of your feet. If you're more flexible, it might not be as much of a stretch, in which case you're going to lean back and lift the knees. If there's a huge gap right under here between the mat and the tops of your feet, you may even have to support this with blocks or with your hands, which is fine. You just want to find a spot where you can stretch. So for the more flexible folks, go ahead and lean back, lift the knees up,
Here's the top of the feet, shins. There was another group that I'm involved with in Michigan, actually, a high school cross-country team, and they were having, a few of them just happened to be having some shin splints. So this is definitely a good stretch for that. Bring the shoulders down, lift the knees up higher, push the heart up, drop the head back, breathe deeply. One more breath. Good. And then all the way down forward. Up onto the hands and knees here. Roll those ankles. Wow, we got some heavy winds. It's funny. It's major winds outside. I got a notification from SoCal Edison, Southern California Edison, downward facing dog, that they might be turning off the power. If they turn off the power here, we should still be good. Go ahead and take your right leg up from down dog, bring it all the way forward, turn the back foot flat, come to warrior one, and then open up to the side, warrior two, and really just one kind of bigger hip-focused standing sequence. So warrior two first, shoulders down, gaze forward, breathe. A little, sort of description. People talk about hips. Oh, my hip hurts. That is so vague in general. It's like saying my body hurts, right? Because there's inner hips, adductors. There's front side hips, which is quad. Rectus femoris is one of the quad. Quad is 4 strands of muscle. And the rectus femoris is actually a hip flexor. There's also your IT band, there's your gluteus medius minimus, then there's the glutes in the back, then there's your hamstrings. So, if you just say, oh, my hips hurt, and then what could be the bones, right? It's just very vague. So the whole idea, because so much is going on in the hips, sink a little bit lower, and then we're gonna take this back arm around, so back arm around toward the front, is what we're gonna do is just try to open up as much as we can in that whole area, right? Forearm to the thigh, wrapping the top arm back, turn up and twist. So first focus on this top shoulder, neck stretch. If you can reach this arm around deep enough, you kind of get it into there, tuck the tailbone under. So that might be a little bit of a hip stretch, right? We're gonna do some circles in a moment, but I want you to lengthen the torso, chin down, turn up, feel that in that top shoulder and breathe. First, you find a stretch. Now I want you to think about the back arch. Spread the toes in the back foot, lift the back arch, engage the quad in the back leg. Then you can look down for a moment. We're going to take some circles here. So circles in the hip. So you're going to stick your butt back. Where do you feel that? Tuck the tailbone under. Maybe straighten the leg a little bit. Maybe bend. And then find some motion here. Some motion in that hip. Oh. Right? You're definitely going to find some tight areas. That's the idea. Search and seek and then find. Oh, I see so much my hamstrings. A little bit adductors, but so much my hamstrings just cause that tightness. Good. So now, bend the knee, tuck the tailbone, and then drop this hand down more. It might be easier to get the hand to the block or the floor. Lengthen the upper body, turn and twist up. And by the way, if you're so flexible in your hips and you don't feel this, I just want you to focus on the strength and all those little intrinsic muscles that are around the back ankle, and the quad, and the front foot and ankle, and in and around the hip. Looking up, couple more breaths. I'm just gonna release that left arm. I always switch my hand to the outside here and bring my left arm over the ear then and reach and breathe. Don't lean forward. So tendency is to notice my back foot. Tendency is to lean forward, come up on the inside of the back foot. I don't want you to do that. Keep the back foot strong, solid back leg. And reach out of that back foot. And then twist up, tuck the tailbone. One more inhale. And then back up, warrior two. Push the leg straight. Back arm down, right arm up and back. Breathe. Stretch. We're going to take this into a wrap for a moment. One more inhale. And then
forward, wrap the arms. So we're gonna give you a couple options here. Wrapping the arms. First of all, if you don't want to wrap or it's just not for you, you do the half wrap. This is the half wrap. But if you want to make the full connection, the right arm goes underneath. Excuse me, right arm goes underneath, left arm behind your back, clasp and hold. Lengthen that upper body there and twist and turn up and breathe. Some of you may want to stand into bird of paradise. If you want, you look down, step this back foot closer, right? And then stand up here, and then you work on straightening that top leg. Totally not necessary, just an option for some of you. If you're gonna do that for a couple seconds, I want you to slowly put your meet all back here. So after you did it, another breath or two, then you can come down, step the left leg back. We're all on the wrap now, so lengthen up, twist up, breathe deeply. One more inhale, and then let it go. Hands down to the floor. Come up on the back toes, walk the right foot over to the right, outside elbow down, inside elbow down. Oh, yeah, here we go now into our deep stretches. So this is gonna take us, not quite to pigeon, but almost. Strong back leg if you can, elbows down, breath smooth. A few more breaths. 30 seconds here. Oh, man. Oh, man. Just feel it. Breathe. You can move around too. It's fine if you wanted to just kind of lean to the outside or lean to the inside. Good. That was like the longest 30 seconds I've ever had. Go ahead and now drop the back knee down, come up straight in the front leg. Lengthen the upper body. And here, excuse me, what we're gonna do is comb the hamstrings. So you're gonna externally rotate the leg and then internally rotate the leg. So once you're here, I want you to flex the foot if you can, lengthen the upper body, should be a tighter. If you're in a split, some of you I know are gonna go toward a split, totally fine. You're already kind of way beyond us humans in flexibility. But for those of you that are here, I want you to externally rotate the leg. I guess you could do that in the split too. You externally rotate it, feel that stretch on that outer hamstring. Just hold it a few breaths. You could lean the body forward. Good, now we're gonna slowly come back around, internally rotate, and then lengthen and turn and twist. If you kind of cross over your body with your torso, you're gonna get more on the inside of that leg. Good. All right. And then come on back forward. And then what you're going to do, this is going to be lizard, but then we're going to go back to our other side and warrior two. So from here, scoot the back knee back, the middle. The front foot is in the middle of your mat, one hand on either side. Lengthen the upper body, sink down and stretch. Good, a few more breaths. Good. That's it. Take that leg back. And then vinyasa, you can take a nice gentle one all the way to the mat. Easy Cobra Pose. Gentle in the spine. A lot of that can be forward bending. So to go into a super deep back bend might not always be the best thing. So you have to be aware of your body. Downward facing dog, take a moment, bend the left leg, push the right heel down. You might feel a lot more space in the back of the leg now. That's the idea. Left leg, take it up. Bring it forward. Warrior one first. And then warrior two. to see how long that took. It was 8 minutes, that whole sequence. See if we can go another 8 minutes, as opposed to having it be 8 minutes on one side and 5 on the other. That's when you know your yoga teacher is not really thinking about what they should be thinking about, which is me sometimes. Sometimes I get apples and eggs thrown at me because tomatoes. Because they're like, dude, get us out of this pose. Come on, you've been here too long. Stop talking. Shoulders down, breath smooth. I'm like, what? What's wrong with a few extra breaths? Breathe. I try to be as even as possible on both sides, but it doesn't always happen. Remember the back arch. Remember the back foot sink down a little bit. Pull the upper body back. Thinking about inner thigh, abdomen slightly engaged into that pose here now. Take the back arm around. Wrap it around if you can. Forearm to the thigh. Lengthen the upper body up. You're gonna, as you lengthen the torso, keep the chin down, turn up. So now you can kind of wiggle that top arm deeper into the leg to turn open. Again, don't forget about the back leg. So you got that inner arch, you got the back thigh, lengthen and then turn and twist. So we just focus for the moment on holding. Where do you feel it when you first get into the pose? Breathe. Good. Now, we're going to do our circles. So you stick the butt back, tuck the tailbone forward, straighten the leg a little bit, bend the leg a little bit, right, and then find a little circular movement if you can. And think about, haha, this is totally gross, but if you ever had chicken or turkey or whatever, and you're trying to rip the bone off the body. I'm sorry, that's too graphic. But the idea is you're taking this bone. This is one big bone right here. And you're trying to create space in this socket. Right? So that's what we want to do. A little bit back, a little bit forward. We don't want you to rip the bone off the body. We just want you to create a little bit more space in there so that you have a little bit more freedom to move. As we continue to age, or gain wisdom, as I like to say, we lose some of that physical mobility. And this here just helps to kind of slow down that process. Now, bend the knee, drop down, lengthen the upper body up, turn up and twist and breathe. Notice the back leg, the back arch, the back thigh. Leaning back into that. Good. Now, you're going to switch it. Just release that right arm. Take it over the ear. This is where I like to flip my hand. I just feel like I get a better stretch if I take the hand to the outside. So I can reach more. I feel it more on the outside. But lengthen and breathe. Good. One more big inhale. And then come on back up, warrior two. Push the leg straight. Back arm down, left arm up and back, stretch. Already done 4 of our 8 minutes, so we're definitely not going to be 5, that's for sure. Stretch that whole side. Lift up, lean back, breathe. Any adjustments are fine. So as I was leaning back there, I kind of felt something in my shoulder blade. So quick adjustment, totally fine. One more inhale. And then forward. Now we wrap the arms or half wrap. So easiest option, half wrap. Just go right back here, boom. Otherwise, if you're gonna make your full wrap, left arm under, clasp, lengthen the upper body, twist and turn, breathe.
Lengthen, turn, twist, breathe. A few more breaths. Strong back leg, lift the arch, lengthen the upper body, breathe. Good. Oh, we forgot to do bird of paradise. So if you want, step that back foot forward, reach up, stand up here, and breathe. If that's okay, you work that top leg straight. So that's an option for you. If you're doing that, do it just a couple breaths and then meet us all back here because we're all suffering. Lengthen, turn up and twist. Take one more big breath. And then hands down from there. Come up on the back toes, walk the left foot over to the left. Outside elbow down, inside elbow down. Notice both of my elbows go down today. They don't always go down. And I know a lot of people I work with will have a block. So if you had a block or some support, then you put it under this arm. This arm you don't have to worry so much about. Those of you that want a little bit more, then you can set the hands and go down, but not necessary. And breathe. Few more breaths. Good. Drop the back knee from there. Come on up. Straighten the front leg. Straighten the front leg and breathe. Lengthen the upper body up. So you extend up. Oh, yeah. Reach the torso forward. Upper body forward. Let's feel that hamstring stretch. Now roll to the outside of the leg. So tight. So tight on the outside of the leg. My left leg is definitely tighter than my right. So feel it out for you. Which one is tighter for you? Just notice, be aware. I mean, you could spend years trying to make them even, but I haven't done that. Hasn't really done anything. I mean, maybe once in a while, a little extra love to the tighter side. Now, back to the center, internal rotation. Internal rotation, you could turn to the outside. So I'm kind of grab this foot here, turn to the outside, deep stretch. Good. Back to the center. One more breath. Good. Bend the knee, and now we go into our lizard pose. So walk that foot over. Yeah. We're about 8 minutes in now, so this side might even be longer than the other side. But lengthen up. Breathe deep. And we're not even really going to have that much time for pigeon, sadly. We'll do it anyway. Lengthen and sink down. So what we're going to do is instead of taking this, oh no, we got to take the leg back to stretch it. So a couple more breaths, sink down. Good, and then tuck the back toes. Take that leg back. Remember, easy back bend, so lower all the way to the mat. Gentle Cobra Pose, a little lift up. Kind of forward and up. And then you can take Child's Pose just for a moment. Good.
from child's pose to downward facing dog, and then pigeon right away. Right leg forward, pigeon. And we'll just do 2 minutes on each side, and then we'll kind of so we'll end at 5 minutes after the hour, which actually might be exactly an hour based on this stuff. Yeah, pretty much. So pigeon pose, of course, if you need reclining pigeon, I'll just show you reclining pigeon. We've got 2 minutes here. So reclining pigeon is this here. You wrap the leg, drop the head back, pull in. This is really great for your piriformis. Just pull the hips down to the floor, right, and then pull the leg in. Otherwise, regular pigeon. And if you wanted to, you could grab this foot here like this, kind of hold it up, get a deeper stretch. Not necessary, but sometimes it's kind of nice to go deeper. Just hold it. As long as it doesn't hurt this knee. You don't want to hurt the knee at all. And those of you that have been with me for a little while in these live streams, remember I had my knee issue back in I think it was kind of like mid to late summer. Yeah, because we were in Arrowhead, and I didn't really have it in October in Utah, but anyway, it's totally fine, 100%. I'm even holding this pose like this. This I would not have been able to do when I had my knee injury. So the point is that if you have any kind of injury, it's better to take care of it, nurture it, don't push into it, really let it heal, and then soon enough, you'll be back and you will have forgotten all about that injury. The last few more breaths, say 3 or 4 more breaths. Okay, switch legs, pigeon. Yep. Right into the other side. I'm gonna do the same thing right away. I'm just gonna hold that foot. Go right into 2 minutes. And if you're a double pigeon person, that's fine. You know, if you had a different hip stretch that you feel like is better for you, obviously that's fine too. Breathe. Give you guys a little bit of a better view, just in case. Boom, boom. There we go. A little zoom in. All right. Just a quick announcement. So we did our handstand workshop over the weekend. Well, it was really improving your inversions with Greg Louganis, my friend, and I, and it was super fun. People really seem to get a lot out of it, help improve their poses. It's amazing how, and I tried to pack so much into that workshop. It was a 2-hour workshop, but even Greg was like, he's like, wow, we didn't get to everything, but we got to most stuff. We got hung up a little bit on handstands, so, but. Anyway, so we're going to do transitions for January, doing a monthly workshop. And I've kind of recruited Greg, and he's happily agreed to be my partner in these workshops. And it's so great to help people along. And so Greg actually had the idea to do transitions, and then funny enough, at the end of the workshop, we were asking some of the folks that were there, and somebody said transitions. So January is transitions, and we'll probably do it in the later part of January, like January 23rd, whatever that Saturday is. Saturday mornings have been a good morning. Saturday morning on the West Coast, obviously midday on the East Coast, so maybe not the best time. But anyway, so that'll be then, so keep an eye out for that. I'll make sure we post it. But also we're going to be doing the 15-day challenge starting in January. Last couple breaths here. So keep an eye out for that as well. I'm working on a lot of that over these next couple weeks. Come on up. Now, bring both legs forward, shake them out. Shake them out. And then if you've been a regular person here following along with our streams, the only things that are going to change really with the streams is they're probably going to pull back a couple of days and do paid Zoom classes. Flex the feet back, reach the arms up, but I will always still, for sure, do 2 or 3 classes like this because I know that they've been really great for a lot of people all around the world. So lengthen up and fold and stretch. Just means my goal of getting to 1,000 is going to take me a little bit longer. I'll go ahead and roll up, roll back, take the legs up and over the head for plow. Oh, I guess I'll have to figure out the technology on whether or not I can upload them later. Support the back, take the legs up, shoulder stand, breathe. Let gravity do the work here. So traditionally, you would do 3 minutes in this pose, 2 to 3 minutes before you do variations. Legs wide from there. Straighten the legs. Good. And bend the knees. Sole of the feet together. Legs up from there. And then down over your head slowly. And then slowly come out. We're going to do our final twist and then Shavasana. So pull your right knee into the chest. Give it a nice big squeeze in. And then roll to your left side. Easy. Oh, spinal twist. Good. And then switch it. Same thing, other side. Tomorrow we're going to go back into some arm balancing again, which will be super fun. Good, so a little short Shavasana, maybe 2 or 3 minutes, eyes closed. Nice deep inhale. Exhale. Totally relax. So again, this is one of the most important pieces of the practice, is to give yourself time, to give your body, mind, energy, your whole being time to assimilate the experience. Just relax and breathe. Go ahead and bring your left hand to your heart center, right hand to your belly. Just take a nice deep breath. And then slowly bend the knees, roll to your right side. Take a moment. And then up to a seat, comfortable seated position. Sitting up nice and tall. Palms up, eyes closed, a couple breaths in and out of the nose. Really reconnecting mind, body, breath, spirit, energy all together as one whole being, living in space and time and cruising through this universe, hopefully enjoying as many moments as we can, right? Relishing in the gift that is life. Bring the palms together at the heart. Take a moment of gratitude. Gratitude for every breath. Namaste. Namaste, my friends. Namaste. Thank you very much for showing up. As always, thank you for your continued support. We are just getting started here. I love it. Maybe we'll shift things around a little bit as they evolve. Like this new Wednesday class will be Zoom, so that'll be super fun. I'll be posting about that. And then, like I say, a couple other classes will be Zoom, but otherwise we'll keep doing this and we'll keep staying strong and living a good life. All right, thank you so much. Stay safe, stay healthy, support your local businesses, and I will see you guys